Hello all, welcome to the channel. This is Astha, and guys, today, as you all can see, I have a guest on our channel. His name is Shubham. He's one of our subscriber, and guys, recently he got shortlisted with Infosys company for the position of system engineer. Yes, guys, he belongs to mechanical branch. Even then, he cracked Infosys company for the position of system engineer. And today, I'm really want to congratulate Shubham for his achievement with his Infosys company. So really congratulations, Shubham, for your achievement.
Thank you, ma'am, for inviting me here in this video. I'd definitely be glad to share my experience regarding my selection process.
Right. Actually, Shubham, we are creating this video. The main purpose is only this thing that we want the other candidates should also get a motivation from you, and they also should get most important preparation points, how you did your preparation, what is your preparation strategy, so that they also can prepare. Because you belongs to mechanical branch, and most of my subscribers, they belong to different branches, and they are worried that they are not belongs to CS and IT branch, and they want to crack IT company. Okay, so for that they want this will really great if you share all your preparation points with us, preparation tips, strategies, how you did that, so that will really help all other candidates, okay, to do their preparation. Because as you know, Infosys, they recently took their written examination and now they started taking interviews. So you have to give all your tips that will help other candidates. Okay, and we are really glad that you are here and sharing your experience with us. So please, Shubham, let's start with the video and please introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Shubham Vishwas. I'm from Kolkata. I've done my schooling as well as my graduation in mechanical engineering from Kolkata itself.
Okay.
And I'm a pass out of 2020 batch. And later on, I have worked in a core field in a logistics sector. And later on, I actually was preparing for some examination. Like I was preparing for air traffic controller examination conducted by Airport Authority of India.
Yes.
And I appeared in this segment of the drive, and I, I was able to crack Infosys assessment round. My first round of selection, I mean the aptitude round was on 16th of May 2021, and after that within 1 week I got the mail for the further process on probably 24th or 25th May. Later on, my interview was on 31st May, and they used to send a survey mail, and I got that on 5th of June, and subsequently I got my offer letter on date.
Okay. So from when you're going to join Infosys?
21st
joining date?
21st June.
21st June. Okay, so congratulations, Shubham, that you're going to join this company. It's a really good company for freshers. So I just want to know a few things from your side, like how you did your preparation for the first round, that is the online test, and which section you get, like you feel, yes, it is a difficult for non-CSIT people. Which section means like we have 5 sections in Infosys exam, right? Online test. So do you feel any section difficult or moderate level?
No, actually, the aptitude portion along with the reasoning and the verbal ability part, that is quite moderate type, and there is no such hard questions. But for non-CS people, I can say that pseudo code round of 10 marks, that is a bit difficult. That may appear to them a bit difficult, but if we can follow simple logical problems, then one can easily crack this particular segment of the selection. Yeah, and if we can see from non-CS background, there is no such computer related queries in the very first round. They are basically on aptitude, reasoning, and verbal questions. So one can easily get it. Since I was preparing for ATC, so I was actually I mean using actually with this aptitude and reasoning portion. So it didn't make any issue for me before appearing for this round, the first round of selection. But I used to do some sort of exercises from YouTube itself, as I could see a few videos that there on pseudocode preparation. So I watched those things, and I found yes, these are helpful, and more or less same sort of questions were there in the first round. So it was not that much difficult So from being a non-CS person, I can say it was okay, moderate type. One can crack that. If one can get the logic, one can crack that.
Okay, great. So as it is in all five sections, we only have pseudocode section that is relevant to CS and IT branch. Otherwise, all remaining sections are common for all the people, right? So yes. So first you clear your online test. How did you did your preparation for interviews?
For interview, I was actually looking for the when we were actually in the very first semester of our graduation. So we had a common curriculum for all the branches, and I had a bit I mean the memory of reading the NCC by P. Balaguru Shami, and I have read data structure by Thereja, Rima Thereja, and so these books were there. But for the basic preparation, I took the tips from one of my senior, and he has suggested me to do some study on networking. So given me some topic like IaaS, SaaS, there's a DHCP, these are the what is DNS server, the basic things. I just prepared the definitions, though those are not asked in my interview round, fortunately, and I was just given a simple programming, and the interviewer mentioned that since you do belong from a non-CS background, so I can give you a simple program. So he gave me Fibonacci series indeed, and I wrote that easily. So it went well for me.
Okay. So according to you, the interviewer was friendly, right? How was your
Yeah, pretty
experience with the
friendly, you can
interviewer?
say. Yeah, he was a bit friendly, not sort of rude or very strict one. And he firstly, when I joined in this meeting, he told me to write code directly, no introduction and nothing. And later on, he asked about me, what his introduction and so on. Like, what are the HR questions simply we get in this interview rounds.
Okay. So now I want to know which type of questions they asked you, like technical, HR. If you remember any questions, you can share with us.
As long as I can remember, there was one guy who was from CS background writing a code along with me. So I was instructed to open an online compiler and write down the code. So I started writing the code, and after that, he opened his video. After and he asked me to introduce yourself. So I introduced myself and said few things and what I have mentioned in resume. I said those things too, few points, so that I can easily introspect myself to the interviewer. And later on, he asked me 2 or 3 technical questions from my branch. Say, what is the difference between the SI engine and CI engine? What are the equilibriums have there, like thermal equilibrium, chemical equilibrium? These are the things I have mentioned.
Okay. So they asked mostly questions based on your branch, like you belong to mechanical branch and you got your received your selection mail as well. So I just want that if you can share some resume tips or interview tips with our subscribers, that how they need to crack this interview.
For my resume, it was not that much. I mean, I can say that that was decorated. No, that not like that. It was very simple, and there is no such big fonts or designs on my writing. But I had some furnished numbers, so I showed them with that. And I have also done a few courses from NPTEL during my semester days. So I mentioned those certifications as well. And along with that, few projects I did. There were some projects related to electrical. I have done projects on DC Roboker, and done projects on my fourth project on heat exchanger as well. So I mentioned those things, and those are only there. There is no such emphasizing words on only the CS portion that I have worked with C, and I know that much. There's no such thing in my resume.
Okay.
And for the CS people, I must say that there were questions like sorting, searching, like bubble sort, insertion sort, interpolation sort. There for their for their questions. And for the non-CS people like me, who are not that much good at writing codes. I got I got this question of Fibonacci series. One can prepare for how to find a prime number, swap two variables using third variable or not using third variable, or the basic calculator programming, the simple addition, subtraction, division, multiplication. So these are the some probable question I can say they can prepare before the interview, but I cannot assure you that these questions will come. As much as we can prepare well, that will be the better for all of us.
Okay.
And but we definitely can expect some easy questions for non-CS people. That was for the technical round, and for the HR round, it actually varies from one panel to another panel. Basic question we can see, we can't get answer. We can search in Quora. What are the question like why are you in IT sector, still being a student of mechanical or electrical background? So these are the few questions they can ask. And one common thing that we all need to keep in our mind that what we have done in our fourth year project, because I've also watched few videos where people have shared their experiences on what are the questions asked in their HR round, and there were some queries on their fourth year project as well. So we can keep those things in our mind.
Right. So that's great. But you are the lucky one. They didn't ask you such questions. Okay, no problem. So Shubham, it's really nice to have you on our channel and you share all the valuable tips with us. I'm sure this will going to help all other candidates who are preparing for Infosys company. So guys, really do get motivation from this video. If you belong to any other branch except CS or IT, please do preparation. It's not that much difficult to crack an IT company. As Shubham also said, they're not going to ask you so much technical part. Okay, because if you belong to some other branch, they'll just check your confidence level, your learning your skills, your interest in the profile. Okay, so prepare yourself accordingly, and I hope this video is going to be very, very helpful for all of you. And guys, Shubham, I really want to congratulate on behalf of my all Job for Sure subscribers family for your joining with Infosys company, and congratulations and all the best for your career.